Hello again everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while and I do apologise. It's time for some more Championship Manager 93 Part 2. It's been a while, it really has been a while. Trying to remember how I was doing in this, to be honest with you. And we can exit that. Wow, week 10, so we did quite a lot. This is only going to be a short video because I'm on a bit of a time schedule at the moment, but I wanted to put a video up because people have been asking where the heck I've gone to and stuff, and I've just been going through so much lately, and I don't want to go into it all on the video because, you know, I don't want to bore people, to be honest with you, but there's a lot going on, and hospital trips and this, that and the other, and you know, it's not all about health, but obviously if it is health, then that has to take a front seat, of course, and this channel has to take a back seat, but it's not only about health, there's been other stuff. The lovely benefits people decided they were out of the blue going to review my claim, and you know, at the moment with the health stuff I got going on, I don't need that stress. And today I sat around, literally waited. That's kind of what's put me off doing the channel a little bit, you know, because they've never taken any money off of me for it. But you know, and I don't earn much off of this channel at all, to be honest with you. hardly worth mentioning, but you know, the worry's always there that if they do start, you know, being attitudey with the channel, it's just gonna, I don't do this for the money, so it's not gonna kill the enthusiasm in that sense, but it kind of will in a sense that you know, they're that stingy. It will annoy me, but yeah, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it, obviously, but it kind of contributed, and if that makes sense, to the lack of will to do videos. It's probably 90% health, you know, and then that little 10% was a bit of a niggle. And I was supposed to get all that out of the way today and have a phone call and hopefully come through the other side of it, and they said we'll ring you at 2 o'clock. So sat down on the sofa with a cup of tea at 2 o'clock today and sat there till 6 o'clock in the evening and didn't get a phone call. So you can imagine I wasn't best pleased with my anxiety and obviously my heart condition I've currently got. Not a good combination of, you know, with the stress and everything of sitting around literally just staring at your phone for 4 hours waiting for it to ring. Yeah, so not impressed. I haven't actually even now heard from them at all today. I had no communication from them whatsoever. But there you go. What can you do? There's certainly nothing I can do about that, you know. Just got to take it, haven't I, really? But it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, that's just trying to explain a little bit, you know, about what's going on. I had an MRI last week on my heart and everything, and it's just been a lot to deal with. Still trying to get over my divorce and yeah, the mental scars that's left. But anyway, here we are. I am back. Got that. So about 5 minutes of whinging. We can get on with the video. I do apologise, and I appreciate all the people inquiring after my health and stuff. Apologies I haven't got back to anybody. I just haven't felt up to doing anything lately, but I'm picking myself up off the floor now and just trying to get on with it. So hopefully I'll be a little bit more present going forwards. So let's see what state the team's in at the moment. Okay, so we've got Kanchelski's playing on the right and Giggs on the left. Yeah, I think I dropped Sharp, which was a bit of a difficult decision, but you don't get many subs in this game, do you? It's just crazy that you got to deal with that. I know it's a sign of the times, obviously, but it's frustrating to say the least. I've got some good players who are just going to sit there doing nothing, but let's go in with the same team for the first game. Just see how we get on. Yeah, I thought I'd do a quick half-hour video, explain my absence, do a little bit of gameplay, obviously, and then I'm going to sit here and edit it while I'm watching the PSG Aston Villa game. Hopefully watch PSG win. No offence to the Villa fans, but with Rashford being there right now, I don't like Villa. Because I don't like Rashford, basically, because he down tools for my team, and I just don't like him. I don't want him to do well anymore. Player I used to idolise, but I don't agree with how he went about things, personally. And anyone who's a Manchester United fan knows that kid down tools. It doesn't matter what you say. He doesn't fit Amorim's system, I get that, probably, but You don't down tools. You don't do that to your teammates, and he definitely did that to us. And you know, the proof's in the pudding, isn't it? He's gone to Villa and he's doing well because he's trying again. Yeah, I can't be having any of that nonsense. So yeah, I want PSG to win tonight. And I do apologise, like I said, to all Villa fans, but that's just the way it is. I'm not one of those fans that thinks they're an English team I'm going to cheer for them. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that. I never cheer for Liverpool. I never cheer for Manchester City. Why should I? These are teams that I don't like. So why would I cheer for them, you know? So it's going to be the same tomorrow night for Arsenal and Real Madrid. But not that I particularly love Real Madrid. But, you know. Brucey. Okay, interesting. This would be a good win, actually, if we see it over the line. Uh-oh. Don't get sent off. Yep. I could see it coming. I don't know, I just had a bit of a premonition there. That's not good. That's because I opened my mouth and said we can see it through, isn't it? Game's like, well, we're going to give you a bit of a tester here. I was going to bring Andy Cole on, but I think as we've only got one forward, we'll leave Eric up there. That's sensible, Incy. Well done. We'll go down to 9 men, shall we? Well, that's good. We're going to see it over the line. Brilliant. Lovely. That's a good start. Yeah, he had a poor game. I didn't have a central midfielder on it. Oh, yeah, I forgot Leclerc can play central midfield. I was going to call him Chucky then, but you probably wouldn't have known who that was. But that was Brian McClare's nickname, I believe, with the players, was Chucky. Because my dad named his cats Chucky and Sparky, and that's basically Brian McClare and Mark Hughes. So my whole family Manchester United fans, so that's why I had no chance, you see. My first Man United kit was waiting for me when I was a little baby. So I've always been a United fan, even when we were rubbish, you know. I was a United fan for 17 years before. Well, I saw us win the FA Cup a couple of times, but it was like, what, 19 years actually before we ever won a league title. So you can't call me a glory hunter. I'm still a United fan now, and we've been rubbish for 10 years, so maybe 12 years. So I am definitely not one of those fair weather fans. I've been there my life. Due to bad discipline. It's like they're telling him off, isn't it? I hope all you guys have been well, guys and girls. I just, you know, I do apologise for being absent. My philosophy with that sort of stuff is, if you're not feeling it, it's going to come across in the videos, and who wants to watch that, you know? You tune into a video to be entertained, you know, to enjoy it. And I know I have a bit of a whinge, because it's a bit like therapy in a sense. But, you know, you don't want me to be in a miserable, foul mood. When literally I did sit at a computer about a week ago and think to myself, right, I've got to do a video. I haven't done a video for ages. I need to, you know, sit there and do one. And I went to, and I just thought to myself, I'm so miserable. It's going to be awful. And then sensibly I said, right, well then I'm not going to do one. You know, because it will come across. You've got to love what you do for a number of reasons. The first and foremost is you've got to enjoy it yourself. Obviously, you know, this is your time you're giving up to do these videos. And if you enjoy it, it doesn't feel like you're giving up time, you know, because you enjoy it. Let's see where we are in the league. Well, doing well. Like it. Wow, there's a bit of a shock there. Chelsea in the relegation zone. Yeah, but also you want other people to enjoy your videos, obviously. You know, it's one of the reasons. I mean, for me, my channel personally, I do it for me. I started it as a combat to my anxiety, to think if I can go on mic and, you know, chat away and be confident enough to do that, then it can help me with my anxiety issues. That's one of the reasons I started it. And also, obviously, I love video games. But, you know, I want people to enjoy it. So, you know, it's It's a difficult one when you're not feeling like yourself, and also my health's been that bad that I haven't felt strong enough to be here. I haven't got a gaming chair, I can't afford one, so it's like I sit on like a dining chair up at my computer, and it's not very comfortable. You know, I can probably do an hour or so up here. When I used to make those long ass sensible soccer videos, well, I say used to, I mean, it was only a few weeks ago I did the last one, but yeah, I'd get off of there and my back would take days to recover, you know, because I'm not getting any younger and I'm just sitting on the most uncomfortable chair in the world. But right now, the situation I'm in terms of financially with benefits and that, I mean, I don't know how you guys are faring since April and everything's gone up, but you know, I don't like being on benefits. I want to get back to work. I'm just trying to find the right job to fit my conditions, and also I'm trying to get them to diagnose my condition, because I'm not confirmed yet having a heart condition, but I think it's definitely the case. But we'll find out definitively after the tests I had this week. But you know, it needs to be the right job. You know, I can't just do anything anymore. Oh god, here we go, everyone's unhappy. Oh yeah, well, that's not surprising, is it really? I'm gonna put Sharp on the bench for this one. Who are we going to play up front? We play Andy Cole. And we'll put... Don't like putting whingy people on the bench ideally, but... Oh, hang on. Number 9 is my winger. I forgot about that. I wonder why all of a sudden Kanchelskis wasn't in the team. Number 10 up front. Well, I would go with McClare, but you're whinging, so you can sort of. Basically. Go with Joachim. Can't remember at all what I was saying, by the way. I didn't even realise it was a Manchester derby. That's because I'm yakking. I apologise for that. Oh yeah, I was talking about the situation, yeah. Being as I'm on benefits at the moment, they've gone up £7, I think, for April. My Virgin Media bill's gone up £6 by itself. My mobile bill's gone up £5, I think. My council tax went up from, I was only paying like £20 odd because it was reduced. It's gone up from £22 to £59 a month. So they've literally nearly tripled it. And I already don't get enough money to feed myself with what I was on. And that's just literally wiped out all the spare cash I had. So, yeah, it's the country's on its arse at the moment, isn't it, really? You know, with all this stuff. I know people have got certain views of people on benefits and all that sort of stuff as well. So I don't want to get into that debate. But let's just let this play out for a sec, because... Okay, time for a change. Let's have a look. Yeah, Kanchelskis is having a bad game. But yeah, I think a lot of people that need help just don't get it, and you know, I'm a bit concerned that, you know, if this does become a heart condition, you know, how I'm going to handle things going forwards. But you know, we'll see. Can't prejudge, I guess, but it's not good. So that adds to the stress and it adds to the worries, and oh man, it's just a vicious circle, isn't it, really? Ever since April started, it's been a nightmare financially. Absolute nightmare. As we all know, another state of this country is there's no jobs out there really at the moment. It's really hard to find a job. Particularly when you've got limitations, you know. It's not like I can get up and do anything. I'd love for my channel to be that successful that I could live off what I make on this, but when you get about 60 quid every 6 months, it's like, I don't really think I could survive on that somehow. It would be a tricky one, wouldn't it? Sometimes it takes a year to get 60 quid, so, you know, it's, again, I'm not complaining. I do this for other reasons other than financially, but it would be nice if I could make a living out of this, because, you know, that would be something I could do, and then I could do more videos as well, and it would be great. But Sadly, that's probably never going to happen. It might be boring if it became a job though, that's the thing. I mean, at least it's fun when it's a hobby. Might be like anything that's a job, you might just get stressed by it. It might be really boring and, you know. So in some ways, maybe I'm better off it being the way it is. I do apologise if I'm talking too much. Should really concentrate on the game. Let's do it. Not particularly happy with that result. 0-0 at home. I mean, normally my secret weapon in Championship Manager is Paul Warhurst, but because we're playing 93 instead of 94, he's not available. To be fair though, I don't know if he's as good in 93 as he is in 94, so there's also that, I guess. Brett Angel, I remember him. So if I was pointing at the right player, that would be good. Used to go and watch Southend play quite a lot in the early 90s. They were my local team, you know. I literally live like 20 minutes away from Southend when I lived in Essex, where I was born and raised and lived for 36 years of my life. You can probably tell by my voice. Apart from like a few of my friends I went to school with, I don't think I haven't got anybody back where I used to live that, you know, certainly got no family there anymore. I got a cousin actually, but everybody else left the place. Right. Thinking about putting Sharpie back in. The Kanchelskis experiment is over for now. Let's put Andy Carl on the bench. And put Yuzi back in. I think we have to worry too much about people's conditions, do we, in this version? It's only really after pre-season. I think once they become match fit, usually they stay match fit, if I remember correctly, for most of the season. In this version, anyway. I can't remember if this is 2 legs. It's a tricky game, though. I love seeing all these centre-halves racing clear. It's like kamikaze team. God, I used to have some ding-dong battles with Leeds at Ellen Road. Used to love like watching United play at Ellen Road when, like Man United, obviously, when Cantona moved there. It was scary as well, don't get me wrong, but I used to work with this guy who was a massive Leeds fan, and he used to like hate Manchester United with a passion because he was a Yorkshireman. Not like me, the Essex boy who supports Man United. I get it. I know I'm not a local. You know, like I said, was brought up that way. But he was passionate about it. I didn't used to hate Leeds that much, but he made me hate them. Because he used to slag United off all the time. He used to like just get in my face if Leeds won. So he used to really wind me up. Some people are like that, aren't they, when it comes to football? My God, that was a mistake bringing Lee Sharp back in the team, wasn't it? Brilliant. Thanks, Sharpie. Massively let me down. I'll try Joachim on the right. I don't know if he's going to be any good. Collier. Oh, there's one leg, we're screwed. I thought it said it was 2, but I might be wrong. It's only the 2 Bob Cup though, isn't it? So Who cares? I'll be wrapping this video in about 10 minutes. It's only going to be a short one tonight. Just dipping my toes back in. And I will definitely try and get another one done tomorrow, if I can. At least recorded. This one should be up fairly late on the night I'm doing this on Tuesday the 15th. It should be up hopefully by about 10 o'clock tonight, or certainly before that. So I'd imagine a lot of you people, if you're working and you're in bed early, will catch this tomorrow. If you catch it at all, obviously, you know, nobody's obliged. Might not be your cup of tea. Yeah, it was first leg. Okay, that's good. We've got another chance. That's a pretty poor result. I can't sign anybody now, can I? Oh, I can't anyway. Feel bad for Robbo, but, you know, 36. We've got Keane and Ince in the centre of midfield. I mean, you know. Then we've got some players who are just not kicking off at all. But that's the thing, that they say they're happy to stay, but I reckon if they come off the transfer list, they still might be whinging. Yeah, McClare scored quite a lot of goals last season. Yeah, I think he'd be playing up front now. I know he went back into midfield for United eventually, but I don't think he'd be playing there this early. What I'm going to do is just quickly, I know I'm going to end the video in about 10 minutes anyway, but just quickly throw in a save. Let's go with that one. I'm always a bit nervous with the Championship Manager games because I know when I tried to play one on the Mini before, it crashed, so I'm a little bit concerned that it's going to crash at some point. So I might be a little bit more paranoid with the saves as I would normally be. Just wondering if I should give Robbo a run out. Since his average rating this season, it's not playing well. I'm doing really well this season, but my players are not playing well, which makes you wonder. Kino's a lot better. Inter's been pretty rubbish. Alright. I bet I'm going to regret this, but we'll give Robbo a run out. What's Coley been doing? Hasn't scored a goal yet. Maybe we'll give McClare a spot on the bench for this one. See, I always feel like with Championship Manager, if I put Ince on a bench, Robbo's going to have a stinker, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's see what happens. You never know. Oh, Husey. Creating all the chances. Go on, Robbo. That would be a great... Oh, yes. Oh, no, don't celebrate too early. You used to do that all the time when you used to like punch the air when the player scored and then you realised that they was going to get disallowed. So, I think that's my most favourite bit of commentary, when it says slides it past the keeper, because you just sit there with anticipation thinking, is that going to go in, you know? It's a masterstroke now. Well, talking of masterstrokes, look at that. And Lee Sharp's got a 9 as well. Don't think I did notice that. Keep it up, boys, though. Don't muck it out. We've had so many chances. Oh no. Oh, you're kidding me. Eric's not happy. Oh, for God's sake. Idiot. I'm going to try and pull off another masterstroke here. He's done nothing wrong, but... Brian Robson again. Oh my word. Okay. Well, now, my question to you. Great management me putting him back in? Or bad management for me not picking him before? You decide. I mean, in that moment, that was great management, but good result. I guess Sheffield United were considered not a bad team back then. And no offence to any Sheffield United fans, I'm just saying it's not the first name you think of, like about big teams from the 90s. You know, you think of United, obviously, Villa, Liverpool. They were the best sort of teams, and they were always up there. Chelsea weren't brilliant then, were they? Arsenal. You think more of those teams. Tottenham had some good players, but I've never ever considered Tottenham a brilliant team. Again, sorry Spurs fans, but you know, check the records. Can't say that about Newcastle now because they've finally won a trophy. I remember though the early cup finals, from my memories, the first ones were the ones that Tottenham were winning, so I do remember Tottenham being a good team when I was a kid for that reason, because you know, and I used to like them. I used to half support United and half support Tottenham back in those days, because I used to love watching Glenn Hoddle play. I just thought he was amazing, but yeah, United have always been my love, but I had a soft spot for Tottenham back then. More bad discipline. Come on, people. Robert West, who the bleeding hell's that? Fine. I was going to actually play McClare in place of Cantona for the next game. You just talked yourself out of a place. Good luck to you. Hate whingy players in this game. You whinge at me, you're out of the team. I don't care. Right, this will be the last game I play, the next one, because hopefully it'll be the Leeds Cup game, because that would be a nice one to go out on. There might be one more league game first. I said it's 7:58 at the moment. I want to finish at 8 so I can watch the football. Plus also, like I said, I don't want to go too mad. I've had a stressful day today waiting for that phone call. People don't understand with anxiety. Nothing happened today. I was sitting on my arse all day waiting for a phone to ring. People might think, well, bully for you. But the stress of staring at that phone and it not ringing all day, it's just like, I don't like, with my anxiety, I don't like answering phone calls. So yeah, it might not sound like it's a stressful thing, but for somebody who's got anxiety, it can be. So you wait for cut, so it's not anything to do with us. I know it sounds stupid as well. Maybe people are sitting there thinking, well, you know, mountain out of a molehill situation, but it really is with anxiety. I tell you, the silly little things that set it off. I don't like queuing for buses and things like that. That sets off my anxiety. It's crazy. Waiting for people, it really gets the anxiety going. It's one of the most bizarrest conditions I think ever. The things that trigger you, you know, it's just pathetic, but it's got me angry at the job centre now, because the fact that they know I got all these conditions and yet they still didn't bother. They didn't even bother messaging me and saying we're running late or we're not going to be able to call you. You know, just to leave somebody just sitting there all day waiting, that's just not on. I had a semi-go at them, and my mother-in-law, I told my mother-in-law what I said, and she was like, you were way too mellow on them. I would have ripped him a new one. And I was like, I've still got to deal with these people, you know. Can't be calling them out too much, but if the review don't go my way after all this, then believe me, I'll be having a few things to say. But no point in making things worse before, you know, you deal with it. Anyway, where's my sub? Right. I don't know if I want to pick Dion Dublin. No, we'll go with Joachim again, and we've got to pick a number 12 as well. I'm half tempted to give Danny Wallace a go, considering he's not complained once, but I wonder why I needed a 12. It's because he's injured. Put Guardiola on the bench. Oh, I used to love this kit. The old Newton Heath kit. It was my favourite kit from the 90s, that one. It's just something totally different, like I'd never seen before. Awesome kit. I remember the night we won the league as well. We pretty much wrapped it up, Palace away at Selhurst Park. We were wearing this kit. That was pretty much the night we confirmed it. Wasn't mathematically confirmed, but it was pretty much the game where we secured it. Coley's having a shocker. Probably because Joachim's on the bench. Be sharp. Welcome back to the team. Oh, Coley. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to just check he was doing what. Cole's still not playing very well. Give Guardiola a run, because Keane's not having a great game. Oh no, surely not. No, come on. Stitch up. Absolute stitch up. That's probably because I bought Guardiola. I was going to say, I bet he had a shocker. There we go. Yeah, it was probably a mistake taking Keane off in hindsight. A good result. Okay. Not sure what the board's smoking in this one, but that was not a good result. I think it was more the manner of it, really, than anything. We let that slip. Shouldn't have happened. Well, as we're wrapping up the video now, I just want to apologise again for my absence. Also, I'd like to apologise for the whinge-a-thon that's been this video, but trying to explain what's going on in my life. I probably do share too much, so I do apologise for that. But like I said, sometimes this is like therapy. You know, it's nice to get things out in the open. And you know, we all go through this stuff. It's kind of like, it's almost like vindication in some ways that, you know, you're not on your own when someone agrees with you in the comments or says, yeah, I understand, and all the rest of it. At this particular moment in time, I'm alone every minute of my life since my wife left 2 years ago. So I don't really have a lot of people that I can chat to. So sometimes it's nice to get it out in the open. But I know some people don't tune in for that, so I do apologise to those people. It cannot be helped. And if someone's going to come over here and stick a big piece of duct tape over my mouth, then I'm going to say what I want to say. You know? I don't censor myself. I might see what match is next. If the Leeds game's next, I might just play that one. I'm a bit late for the football anyway at the moment. Don't matter if I tune in 10 minutes late. I've got a second screen. I could always shove it on there, but obviously I'm frightened that it's going to affect the audio, so it's probably not the smartest move. You know me though, I never end videos when I say I'm going to. I don't recognise 90% of those names, be honest with you. I'm sure that's Nicky Pepper and I'm sure that's Alex Inglethorpe. But I'm not really sure on the rest of them. Oh, he won no awards this month. Quite surprised considering. Fixture info. It is Coca-Cola next. Alright. Tell you what, as a bonus, we'll just play that one. As I've been away for ages, let's just play this last one. Well, this will definitively be the last one of the video. Oh, I nearly said stream. Got to 30 odd minutes and I hadn't said that once. So we got Eric back for this one. And he's got to play, as it's at Ellen Road, for sure. Actually, let's... Joe Chim's not doing too bad. I mean, technically Cole's doing better, but he hasn't scored. We'll put Cole on the bench. I'm not having Guardiola on the bench. My fit is in 96, that's good. We'll keep Robbo in because he's been doing well. Alright, 3-0 or bust. Good start, if it counts. Robbo, my word. Guy's on fire. Oh, that would have been nice. Actually, of course, we're not playing at Ellen Road, are we? Rocastle? Aha! That might help. Well, they're certainly being aggressive, the Leeds players. If that had been Robson again, just might have to have him drug tested. Pallister's the only one having a stinker. Let's keep going. I want to see how they're lined up. So they're playing one up. This is risky. Oh, we can't go free at the back. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Can't really go like any more attacking, can you? It's like a bit frustrating, but there you go. Oh, I'll just continue to do what we're doing, I suppose. Come on. Oh, okay, no. Unbelievable. How did we not score more? 14 chances. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Out of the two, Bob. Never mind. Bigger fish to fry. I'm assuming we're not in the Champions League. Is the Champions League a thing in 93? I can't actually remember the bit. I don't think it is yet, is it? I can't remember what year the Champions League started. I'm sure someone will say in the comments. Oh, no, we definitely played in it in 94. So maybe it was going in 93. I don't know if we're in Europe in this. Depends where this season starts. I mean, if this is Championship Manager 93, so if it started in 92, we wouldn't have won the league yet. If it starts in 93, like, you know, the season starts at 93, 94, we would have been champions. So I don't know if we would be in Europe anyway. So yeah, it's not up there, is it? UEFA and next European Cup. There we go. So it's still European Cup. Sheffield Wednesday. Excuse me. When the heck was Sheffield Wednesday in it? Oh well. On that bombshell, let's go save the game. Right, we'll save over the one we saved earlier. Unlock, up, save, lock. Oh, again, that always gets me flustered when I do that. I say that every time, but it's true. All right, well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And like I said, we should be getting more videos coming up now, hopefully. Regardless of the outcome of this thing next week. You know, like I said, I'm not motivated by finances to do this channel. I do it because I enjoy it. But little things like that niggle me, you know. And, you know, I feel like if benefits stick around in my YouTube profits and they don't even give me enough to pay my bills, I think it's disgusting, personally. But, you know, it is what it is. If this was a multi-thousand-pound channel, I could understand and I'd be declaring it as a business and all the rest of it. But it really isn't. Trust me. I've been sitting on the same dining chair recording videos for 2 years now, wanting a gaming chair, and I can't even afford like 60 quid for that. So it goes to show that, you know, I am not raking it in any sense of the word. But you know, sometimes there's no telling some people, is there? And you know, so it's contributed, but obviously there's not much I can do about my health right now. I'm trying to do the right things. I think I walked about 16 miles last week, just trying to, you know, do a bit more exercise and improve things, but it's slow going. But I should be able to get at least a half an hour video up every few days, if nothing else. So stay tuned for these ones, because these are quite easy going. So there might be a few more Championship Manager ones going up. I'm working on some stuff for the Spectrum, but I must admit I've had a bit of a creative block. Unless you just think I should just come on here and play some Spectrum games. I mean, that's another possibility, of course. I could just literally do that. So if you've got any thoughts, let me know, as always. And yeah, thanks again. And welcome back to the channel again, everybody, because it's been a while, I know that. And like I said, thank you again to everybody who's been inquiring after my health. I appreciate it. I thought about putting a post up the other week, but I just didn't want to put a post up for sympathy. You know, I'm not trying to do that. So I just kind of figured, well, wait till the next video and then I'll tell you what I've been up to and stuff. And, you know, rather than just trying to elicit. Well, I don't try and elicit sympathy, but, you know, but some cynical people, they do feel that, you know, that you do. And you know what it's like in the world of social media. Not always all positive, but mostly on this channel it is, though, thankfully. So I do appreciate you a lot. Okay, everybody, I'm going to go and watch the Villa PSG game now. And come on, you PSG. Don't hate me for that. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.